Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 3 of the StarCraft Let's Watch Let's Play, where I watch myself playing a video game in the past with my wife.
Hello.
So what happened last time? I know you can do it.
Did we rescue, we're going to go rescue.
No, we already rescued Duke.
Oh.
Commander, our position has been discovered. As of 2 hours ago, a large Confederate strike force arrived on Antigua Prime and established a base camp within our defensive perimeter. Arcturus Mensk is calling a meeting.
Greetings. I know you're all concerned about the Confederate strike force. But first, we have a grave matter to discuss. It seems our data disks didn't hold weapon designs after all. Lieutenant Kerrigan will explain.
You all know that the Confederates run a program for psychically gifted humans, training them to be ghosts. Those running the program found that the Zerg are attuned to the psychic emanations of ghosts.
So the Zerg are here for you, darling? Huh. This keeps getting better and better.
Shut up. There's been a lot of secret Confederate research surrounding ghosts and the Zerg. What we stole was a small but critical piece of the puzzle. Designs for a transplanar psionic waveform emitter. The emitters broadcast the neural imprint of a ghost, but at a much greater magnitude. These things reach across worlds.
The Confederacy used these psi emitters to lure the Zerg into isolated containment areas. Your colony, Marsara Commander, was one such location.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Zerg are a secret weapon developed by the Confederacy. I'm saying you were all subjects of a Confederate weapons test. Just as they destroyed Korhal with nuclear weapons to establish dominance a generation ago, they would use the Zerg to put an end to their other rivals. Only this time it would be no outrage. Who could suspect the aliens were their creation? No, they'd be lauded as heroes for coming in and destroying the Zerg. It's time the Confederacy paid for its crimes. And I know just the way. Lieutenant Kerrigan is going to plant an emitter at the Confederate base camp. Commander, you will provide her with an escort. When the Zerg arrive, they'll break the blockade for us and we'll make our escape. Now, get moving.
All right.
Yep, that happened.
Awesome.
I'm having doubts about this, Arcturus. I just don't think anyone deserves to have the Zerg unleashed on them.
I know you have personal feelings about this, but you can't let your past cloud your judgment. Carry out your order, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Can't land
Your
there.
forces are under attack.
Yeah.
And you're already under attack. Goodness.
Go, go, go!
It's just one of my auxiliary buildings. I didn't need it. I mean, I did, but I can replace it.
Yes, sir?
I wish they would just automatically collect minerals.
Yeah, you can set them up to do that in StarCraft too.
Base is
Because they,
under attack.
well, what you can do, I mean, in this game you can use a what's called a rally point,
SCV, good to go, sir.
and basically tell your units where to go after they pop out of the buildings that produced them. And in StarCraft 2, you can set the command center's rally point for the SCVs, like on whatever mineral or gas you want them to collect, and then just automatically go do it.
Base is under attack.
But that was a long time after 1998.
Landing sequence interrupted.
Commencing.
I still think that science vessel sounds like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
Orders, Captain?
You sound very tired.
Well, I'm running on barely 7 hours.
Having trouble sleeping last night?
Well, Claire nursing on me was pretty adorable.
Go, sir.
Yeah, that was so weird when she tried to do that to Sherlock.
Sherlock didn't even care.
No, he didn't, and like it wasn't anywhere near where you would think, a cat would nurse. So
Affirmative.
it was It almost looked indecent because he was grooming himself, so he was like kind of rolled over a little bit. And then she got up on his lower body and just started trying to do something. And Sherlock's just like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. And then she tried to do it to Fondue, and Fondue flipped out.
Don't know it.
Such a silly kitten.
Yeah, she had climbed up on my chest, and I had the blankets up, and she was like making bread, and then making like a suckling noise, and I was like,
Oh, be quiet. There's nothing over there. She likes to try to claw into my back for some reason.
yeah, she does that too, or she like goes in between the blankets and in between us.
Yep.
Yeah, I tried to stop her from doing that yesterday. That's why I was so close.
Hmm. Is there like a claw equivalent of teething?
Well, I know that as like even Sherlock and Fondue, their claws, like our nails,
Yeah.
are always shedding.
Oh, okay. Is that why they like scratch on stuff? And okay. I really actually don't know much about cats.
Yeah. And Claire will actually lose her teeth too.
Yeah, well, she's what, couple of weeks old at most.
A little more than a couple weeks, honey.
Yeah. Well, what, 8 or 9?
She's probably 8 or 9 weeks now.
Yeah. Siege tanks, my favorite. The only thing I don't like about the siege tanks is you can kind of blow up your own units if you're not careful.
I think I remember you saying that they have like
Research complete.
blast rate radius.
Yeah, splash damage. So you gotta be super careful with it. I really hope I get to the Protoss campaign soon because I'm a terrible Zerg player.
Ready to roll out.
I think I said it last time. Yep, that's right, past me. Siege tank.
Smiley face.
Yep.
Identify target.
Yeah, I'm terrible at Zerg.
One of my coworkers was dressed up as a cowgirl today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and she even had the accent too, like full on cowgirl. Like she had the boots and the leather pants things that go over.
Oh, the chaps.
Yeah, she was wearing chaps
Hmm.
and a vest and a hat and stuff.
Was it like dress up day or something?
I'm not really sure. It must have been just for her class or something.
Yes, sir.
I didn't get a memo. I'll be dressing up as a cat for Halloween at work.
Nice.
I need to get my ears from Mom's house.
I still need to like go to Walmart or Freddy's and look at Star Wars props.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Or I could just be a Pokemon trainer and just carry a bunch of our stuffed children with me.
You could,
Just put them in a backpack.
only you're not taking them into the bar.
No, I don't even know if I'm going to the bar yet. I'm still not aware. Having the host of the party be between paychecks kind of makes that hard to know if we're doing or not.
When are you going to find out?
I'll probably text him Thursday, I imagine. Like, he should be able to have a definitive answer like the day before.
You should know Wednesday.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Speaking of goings on, so Sunday was super amazing. Here in Alaska, we got a wee bit of snow,
Yeah.
and my truck decided that it needed a closer look at the trees.
Yep.
And so I got some airtime. We went over a ditch and out of a ditch, and almost hit some trees, and the truck is totaled.
Yeah, you did go an impressive distance.
Yeah. I might have screamed a little bit.
I wouldn't blame you. I almost wrecked when I was trying to come pick you up.
It was a little bit scary. Now I get to take a tire to work in Andrew's truck.
Well, at least the tire adds more weight, so
It's true.
traction and stuff.
Yep, did pretty good today. Didn't get any sliding at all.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going...
But of course I drove like Grandma.
Well, that's the safe way to drive in the winter, and shouldn't let anybody tell you any different.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll out.
You identify target.
Yes, sir?
I seem to remember siege tanks not making that really cool sound in StarCraft 2, and it made me kind of sad. I would drive a siege tank during the winter. You'd be totally safe.
Is it road legal?
Probably not. I couldn't really tell you how big a siege tank actually is because there's a weird sizing thing that they have going on. Like, you remember when I tried to play the mission as General Duke?
I think so.
And, like, you know, Marines and Fire Bats are slightly larger than your average person because of their powered armor. But as far as, like, mass goes... Oh, they're shooting at my base. Yeah, as far as mass goes, like, you know, somewhere between 8 and 12 Marines would equal out the mass of General Duke's battle cruiser. Just like, on-screen, in-game units. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Are those sneaky people?
That was a Wraith, and yeah, Wraiths can cloak.
Huh.
But, in the context of the universe, General Duke's battlecruiser is supposed to be the size of a Star Destroyer.
Oh.
So, yeah, I mean, it's old game, and with RTSs you kind of have to do things like that to make everything fit on the screen, but... Yeah, there's like a weird size discrepancy, so I honestly do not know how big a siege tank is compared to a normal person, because a normal person on the game screen, 12 of them equal a battlecruiser. It's weird. But I imagine it's probably maybe half as... math, good lord. It's probably 1.5 times the size of, like, an M1 Abrams, maybe. Would be my best guess. But I honestly don't know. The point is, no, it's probably not street legal.
Reporting for duty.
I don't know where this fluff is coming from.
I don't either, and that bothers me a little
I'm
bit.
not sure if we should be concerned. I mean, it's coming from the couches, that's fine.
Yeah.
Orders, Captain?
I don't know. When all's said and done later, I'll, like, give the mattress back there once over, see if, like, the cat's been clawing into it or something.
Yeah, well, that mattress needs to go back to its home.
Yeah.
Our blanket fort should be taken down unless we're planning on using it this weekend.
Ooh, we could.
Okay.
Receiving headquarters.
Fix it up.
Yeah.
Orders, Captain? Roger that.
So since I have Thursday and Friday off this week, are you walking Annie in the morning, or am I doing it? Because last week you were supposed to do it,
Yeah, and then I was kind of dead.
and it didn't happen.
Well, you said you got Thursday and Friday off?
I have Thursday and Friday off.
Alright, well, just to be on the safe side for everybody possibly concerned, I will take her out Thursday morning, and I will let you have her Friday, because if I am designated driving on Friday, I need to be well rested and have my wits about me, especially on the icy roads.
Means you're getting up on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, that means at 7 o'clock in the morning, you're getting up on Saturday with her.
I probably shouldn't, but...
Consequences. You wanted it.
Yeah, I know that. I got that, but...
You're gonna be tired because you were out late with your man friends.
Yeah.
Well,
being the responsible one and driving
tough
them around.
noogies. You won't let me have a baby.
That's not exactly fair.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
If we had a baby, I would be getting up with the baby, no complaints and no arguments. But I get up with Annie 5 days a week.
Yeah, but there's extenuating circumstances, honey.
Yeah, I have to go to work, so I'd get up with her anyway. But the one days where I don't have to get up and work, you know what? Never mind. It's not important. We shouldn't be arguing about this right now. Or talking about it right now.
I just have one final question to ask on the matter. Would you want to spend a Saturday with a grumpy me or a well-rested me?
Whether or not you're going to be grumpy is up to you. That is your choice.
If I get back at like 3 in the morning and then have to get up 4 hours later to walk a dog, I might be a little bit grumpy. I'm just saying.
That And how you choose to exhibit that grumpiness is up to you. I tell my client the same thing. Whether or not he's going to have a good day or a bad day are all his choices.
Yeah, but that's not really my choice if I'm only getting 4 hours of sleep.
You can go back to sleep.
Yeah, but that's hard.
Whatever! You go back to sleep better than any small offspring I've ever known in my entire life. Like, your superpower is sleeping. You go back to sleep in like the blink of an eye.
Yeah, but I'm not a small offspring.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you go to sleep really well, honey.
Yeah,
Do you know how I know? Because I toss and turn while you're sleeping. You come to bed and you're gone. You come to bed and I'm awake for like another hour.
Yeah, but little small offsprings don't have control over themselves. You know, I'm an adult. I do.
You know what? Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm just quoting this.
Yeah, I know. I can hear it through the headphones.
Okay.
Gideon looks like he's super entranced by what's going on the screen.
I do like Gideon's sweater.
I would hope so. You're the one who got it for him.
Well, he's the only offspring I get to dress.
I'm sure you could figure out how to dress like Sherlock and Fondue.
Would they enjoy it? No. Gideon doesn't complain.
I don't know. Sherlock wore a sweater for a good while. Didn't seem to complain about it.
He wouldn't even move.
Oh, he moved.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't move whenever I put it on him.
Yeah, one of the times we put the blue one on him. I mean, I think he didn't move just because he was tired, but eventually he did wander out of the bedroom and hop up on the couch with me.
Oh.
So it's not that he didn't like the sweater, it's probably that he was just being lazy.
Base is under attack.
Barracks is on fire.
Yeah. That's actually not a barracks, it's a bunker.
Oh. Is there a difference between a barracks and a bunker?
Yeah. Barracks is, traditionally, I think, like, I'm no expert on the military.
Is there a barracks even on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the barracks is where I produce Marines and fire bats, and eventually ghosts.
Okay.
But a barracks, I think, in the normal sense, is... What's she doing?
It's got a feather. Alright, go ahead. I don't care. You'll poop it out.
Yeah. But, no, barracks, I think, is like where soldiers sleep and stuff like that, I think, when they're on base. Like,
In a bunker?
no, in a barracks.
I know, and a bunker?
Oh, and a bunker. A bunker is, essentially, like, an armored, fortified place where you, like, go on the battlefield. You've seen, like, war movies and stuff like that, right? Like, a few, at least?
You know, you watch Fury.
Yeah, I don't think Fury really had many bunkers in it, but it's like... I might be wrong, but, like, in the old days, like, when they had, like, trenches and stuff on separate sides of the battlefield, they'd usually, like, establish, like, a concrete building or something at various points for soldiers to take shelter in. And they usually had firing slits in them where they could, like, mount belt-fed machine guns and stuff like that. So it's a place to take cover and shoot from and stuff like that. And they both start with B, so there you go.
A barracks bunkering? A bunkering barracks?
Sure, something like that.
Annie. I tried to look up pictures of Annie.
Yeah.
Couldn't find any.
Like our dog, Annie?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to look up pictures of her?
Well, like, to see, like, if there are any other corgis that look like her.
Oh. Oh, what, like on Craigslist around here or something?
No, like online, like
Oh.
Google. I googled Annie.
Oh. Did you find anything?
No,
No?
I did not find any Annie lookalikes.
Did you search Annie or did you search long-haired corgi?
I searched corgi, long-haired corgi, Welsh corgi, Pembroke corgi, cardigan corgi.
What's a cardigan corgi?
That's what she's supposed to be.
Oh.
Transmit orders.
It's like that guy's like a cyborg thing.
I think he is. Either that or he's just... not cyborg. The other thing. The machines that are made to be like humans. Androids. That's it. Data. There we go. Should have just said Data.
Such a fab. I like Data.
Yeah.
He is awesome.
Everybody should like Data. Saw a great picture of him like lifting his cat off of the keyboard, and it The caption was like, "No, Spot, you cannot has cheeseburger. Not until you learn to ask in a manner that is grammatically correct and free of typos."
Oh, whenever I discovered Wildcats, I spent like days going through all of them.
Yeah.
Mostly because I had no social life, so it was okay.
I kind of did that too until I learned I could create my own.
Commencing. Affirmative, sir.
I think lolcats have just like transitioned into advice animals. I love advice animals.
Those ones are pretty good.
Insanity Wolf is the best.
That's why I enjoy Reddit.
Apparently I went somewhere.
Ready to roll out.
Past me, where did you go? I don't remember. Oh. Well, at least you had the decency to pause, I guess.
Probably went to the bathroom. Did you give me drugs?
No, I wasn't filming this. I always, when I do film these, I make sure to film them after midnight so I don't have to stop or anything.
After midnight.
You know what? I'll actually bet it was something to either do with the cats or the dog. One of the two.
I wonder if past you left a note.
I hope he did. Oh, looks like he came back. Little black dude was doing something.
He's chasing a mouse.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, he was in the kitchen knocking stuff over.
That's my cat, by the way.
I figured I might want to explain that.
So is this before the mouse was found upstairs and killed?
No. I think this is another mouse.
So there's another mouse in the house.
Probably.
Good thing I put the foods inside of containers. Gonna need more Tupperware.
Probably.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Really does not fit him.
Really doesn't.
Little black dude doesn't fit him?
No, Jinx doesn't fit him.
Oh. I don't know, I like Jinx.
Eh, he just doesn't look like a Jinx.
You don't look like a Jinx.
I would hope not. Because I'm not.
Kind of looks like a Jinx. You're right, he does. Oh, it was Mr. Mime, that's what it was.
Oh, Mr. Mime. Oh, God.
Whatever, you like that one. Studio C.
Oh, right. I thought you were talking about the actual Pokemon.
No.
Mr. Mime, who I always found a little bit creepy.
Yeah.
And then Justin and Tyler and Noodle and I want to say JR.
Annie.
Greetings, Command.
All dressed up as Mr. Mime back in high school to go to a Halloween dance.
Totally missed that one.
It honestly wasn't all that great, but it was funny to watch them just like walking around the dance floor, like just with brooms, sweeping. Because apparently that's what Mr. Mime did in the TV show. I honestly don't remember. It's been years since I saw the Pokemon TV show.
I haven't watched Pokemon in ages. Oh, okay. My nails are dry. I was worried that they weren't.
Systems functional. Join attack. Target designated.
Sound of me sucking out her brain.
She has a brain?
I know. Yeah, she does.
No, she doesn't sound like Zero. She's not hollow.
No, she doesn't.
Systems functional.
You got a brain in there. You got a pretty little noggin here. So we tried to take Annie outside while we were cleaning out the truck, and she chewed through her retractable leash.
Yeah, she did. I was a bit pissed off about that.
Yeah. Figure out how to fix that.
Yeah. Just coat it with
Leave it.
coat it with bear spray or something
There
like
you
that.
go.
Hey, look, a battle cruiser.
That big thing.
That's supposed to be a Star Destroyer.
Your forces are under attack.
No, my forces are doing the attacking. You know the sound of stim packs. So weird. I never use them. They cost my units health and I don't like it.
Your forces are under attack.
Just promise me we'll never do anything like this again.
We will do whatever it takes to save humanity. Our responsibility is too great to do any less.
Yay! You
Hey,
won.
I did. I won. 18 actions per minute. Man, professional StarCraft players would be looking down their nose at me right now. The Zerg, lured by the Siameta signal, descended upon the unsuspecting Confederate forces and annihilated them. Once again, the Protoss fleet, under the command of High Templar Tassadar, arrived and incinerated the planet.
The big push. Are we delivering a baby?
I hope not. Zerg baby.
Greetings, Commander. Receiving incoming transmission.
Totally looks like he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
I figured out why that is, by the way. He's actually wearing,
Power armor?
yeah, his powered armor, and he's got those gold things are his general's stars along his collar.
General Duke will brief you. I've defended Tarsonis in over 30 major battles, so I know its defenses inside and out. There are 3 primary orbital platforms that serve as staging areas for the Confederate fleet. If we assault the central platform, we should cause enough of a ruckus to allow a small force to break through the planetary defenses.
General, I'm impressed. I never figured you for the frontal assault type.
Well, the Confederates have Omega and Delta Squadron troops defending the platform. They're nothing compared to my Alpha Squadron boys.
Right.
Jim Raynor, not impressed. Yeah, you're right, past me. We're on the same wavelength. Past me also not enjoying this mission. We just started. No, past me, we're not ready. That's why, most of this mission actually got cut, because this alone took me 1 hour and 16 minutes.
Ugh.
I can't remember exactly where I cut. I'm sure we'll figure it out, though, but this was just not good.
Reporting in. Attack formation.
Yeah, those fighters following Duke around, they're supposed to be able to fit a... They're supposed to be able to fit a bunch of those inside that battle cruiser.
I can't believe this.
I really wish that you weren't all of your weight on me. Right here. There you go. Just lay there. Be adorable. No, I don't want your slimy dog toy. I think it's gross.
Standing by.
Oh, no.
What?
As memory serves, and I have been spacing these out over like a couple of months, I think. Yeah, Duke, calm down. We haven't really fought the Zerg yet. We've mostly been fighting other Terrans.
Or true. Squeak! Squeak the dog toy.
Squeak squeaker, squeak squeakums.
I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
And you need to calm down. Just chill.
Destination in
Oh, look at that face on it.
Strap yourselves in, boys. I'm
Cute.
listening. In the
Who's that?
That's a dropship.
Nice.
Reporting in.
Oh, they're reporting in, guys.
Those are the fighter craft, the Wraiths.
Okay.
Right away, sir.
Do the wraiths go invisible?
Yeah, they can.
Okay. Oh, there was a nose picker.
Yeah,
Additional
Gross.
supply data
Like he was actually picking his nose.
probably.
Ikatuk.
Reporting for duty.
So happy you shaved.
Oh, me too. It was getting painful.
I'm gonna have to pluck though. Just a few hairs.
Eh. Oh,
Take care of it later.
looks like I'm gonna annoy Duke.
haven't got all day.
Hey, you do.
Job's finished.
Well, I haven't got all day. Been a general for 15 years. Now I'm taking orders from a pup. This core hull outfit's a mess. Y'all need some good old-fashioned discipline. That's what you need.
Yeah, honey. He's an old-fashioned discipline.
What?
Move over here. Oh, okay.
Discipline. We need it.
Yeah, you do.
Apparently so, past me. Yep, well, if Duke says I need discipline, I guess I need discipline.
Alright, how would you like that, honey?
I have no idea.
Spank you and take away your birthday. I could hide my controller.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, super hard to play PlayStation.
I don't know what I need discipline for is the problem.
I don't know, did you scoop out the cat litter box last night like you said you would?
I don't remember.
You should remember whether or not you did, because cat litter box stinks.
You're talking about the one over in the apartment, right?
Yeah, because I take care of the other two.
Okay.
Because I'm a big kid like that.
Well, if I haven't, I will take care of it before we go to bed. And I will... I'm saying it to you so you can remind me.
Alright. Also, I need a dump run this Saturday.
That sounds about right. I can do that on the way into Kenai.
Good to go, sir. I read you. Good to go, sir. Report for duty.
You look so confused.
Yes, sir.
There can't be a mouse in there. It doesn't think there's enough room for there to be a mouse over there.
Mice could squeeze really, really small if they have to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's what they do.
Ah.
SCP, good to go, sir.
So I learned today that the Kiski, as, you know, far out of the middle of nowhere as we are, we totally have a library. It's currently really small, and it's in the old nurse's office of the Nikiski Elementary.
Really?
Yeah,
They have like an actual room where the library was. Like, why didn't they just use it?
because that room's used for everything else.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
She wanted to put it in Lichlighter's old room,
Alright.
but they're like, oh, we're using it this. Oh, it's got asbestos. Oh, we're using it for this. So, yeah. And she actually wanted, like, the entire wing that they took down for the library, but they took it down because it was costing too much to heat, and she's like,
I guess that makes sense.
put a library. And libraries all by donation. You don't even need a library card.
Huh.
You go in there and you basically write down the title of the book and the barcode, and then they put it in later.
Okay, cool.
And, or it's your name and then the barcode,
Right.
and then you can keep it as long as you want.
Orders, Captain?
But all of it's done by donations.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Well, you talk about small towns and people tend to think Nikiski's the smallest. Well, I encourage people who think Nikiski is the smallest town to go... What? Go find a place called Forsyth, Montana. That is the smallest town I've ever encountered. They're so small, they don't even have a McDonald's.
Kodiak was so small, it didn't get a street light till almost 6 years ago.
Huh. Well, Kodiak is an island.
Yeah.
Forsyth is smack in the middle of Montana on land. And it's like something like a 2.5 to 3 hour drive to get there.
Well, like the town of Kodiak.
No, past me. We are not amused. Continue.
The town of Kodiak, Dad would walk that.
Yeah, I mean, you
And
could
you could do it in like less than a day. Like walk all of the town of Kodiak.
Yeah.
You could do it in like a few hours.
yeah, you could I walked from one side of Forsyth to the other in like 30 minutes, I think.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I should rephrase. There's like the central Forsyth, which is where like the convenience store, like the one convenience store, the one movie theater, which wasn't even playing new movies when I was there. It was playing older movies for some reason. And the school and like all of that kind of stuff was more centralized. And then the place we were staying at with some friends of my biological mom was kind of, it was a little ways outside of town, but I walked from the like entrance to the suburbs, here are the air quotes around that, to the convenience store, which was on the opposite side of town in like 30 minutes.
No.
Like, I don't even understand why people have cars there. Like, you can walk from the suburbs to the school in like 10 minutes.
Maybe if you wanted to leave.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah.
Not enough minerals, honey.
That's true. I mean, if you do want to go anywhere else, you're gonna need cars. But no, that place, like, I shouldn't badmouth Forsyth too much. It was an alright place. I found it incredibly boring, especially after living for so long in the big city of Billings, where they had like Little Caesars and 3 different movie theaters and all sorts of entertainment and stuff like that. And then we're like, yeah, we're going out to Forsyth, and it's like, okay, cool. And then I get there, I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do now? There's nothing here.
If we ever, for whatever reason, move to Idaho, I vote Rexburg. Mostly because they have a $4 theater
Nice.
that plays old movies. Like movies that have been out for a couple months. So it's a lot cheaper.
Hey, where did my dad go again? Didn't he go to Hope?
Yeah, he's in Hope, Idaho.
Hope, Idaho?
Not to be confused with Hope, Alaska.
Yeah,
Or Hope, Arkansas.
true. But if we ever had to
I
move
wonder
to
where that is.
Hope,
Where
Idaho?
is Hope, Idaho? Like,
I'd
what-
say if we had to move, we should move there because that's where my dad is. And my dad is like all the entertainment you need. He is a silly man.
Destination?
Yeah, Google it. Where is Hope, Idaho?
I'm gonna find out.
Delighted to, sir. Make up your mind. Identify target. I haven't got all day.
How much time? Another 12 minutes left of the video. Okay. Yeah, this actually ended up being a lot shorter than I thought it was, just because I cut out so much of it. Oh, be quiet, Annie.
Gas.
We require more Vespine gas.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Research complete.
Annabelle, what are you doing? Wait, why are you corging around so much?
Destination. Job finished.
Hope id.
Well, sometimes I don't remember how to spell Idaho.
I-D-A-H-O, I think?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how you spell it, but sometimes I just, forget.
Well, at least you know the zip code now.
83836.
Yep.
I read you.
I'm waiting for the map to.
Yeah. I'll see if mine goes any faster.
Well, I think if you hand me my phone, it'll go really fast.
I got this.
Alright.
Hope, Idaho.
Job finished.
As soon as the internet loads.
See, I was just gonna use data.
Ah. Hope, Idaho is in
Make up
the
your
city in Bonner County, Idaho. Okay.
I'm glad you pronounced that.
Bonner?
I was gonna pronounce something else.
Alright, Hope, Idaho.
Oh, that's Soldotna.
Yeah, why are we in Soldotna?
Is that where you opened it up last? It's going.
Yeah, I know. Just zooming out. So. Yeah, that was... last time I opened this was when I was trying to find the tattoo joint.
Huh.
work. Decisive action.
I took you outside, and you went potty.
connection. Of course. You might have to use data. You're right.
Oh,
I mean, I booted up maps faster, but...
phone?
Your phone?
Yeah, I think it's over there on that side of the tab computer.
There you go.
Thanks.
Yep. Yeah, it's the price of not the best internet in the world. That's okay, though. Some internet's better than no internet. That's what I keep telling myself. Isn't that right, Gideon? I thought so. Zergs just want to infest. No, looks like I've got my ghosts up and running. Good.
Going to Hope, Idaho.
Man, you know what game I have that we should try to play on the channel, but I'm a little frightened to? What was it called? Aliens Isolation? It's a game set in the Aliens universe about Ripley's daughter going off on a quest to find Ripley. She gets like trapped on a space station with aliens, and it's supposed to be really scary, and I've never finished it. Actually, no, I take that back. I mean, I should add that to the channel at some point, but I ran across a game I think we should play together after we've finished StarCraft and Red Dead Redemption. It's a super story-driven game called Life is Strange, and from what I understand about it, it's about a girl who develops the power to like rewind time and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Isn't that a game that one of your YouTuber people's played?
I did, and I haven't watched it yet, but I think I want to play that game. It sounds pretty awesome.
Alright.
It sounds like something you would enjoy.
This is where I was born.
Okay.
This... Where is it? Oh. This is where I went to school. For college.
Okay. The viewers, by the way, can see none of this. I just want you to know.
Yeah, I know, but it's just for you.
Yeah.
And there's hope.
Alright, so
there.
in like the grand scheme of Idaho, like, can you give me like a shot of like the full state?
Yeah, it's right there.
I can't really tell.
See the little dotty black line?
Oh, okay, yeah, I see. So
It's up far, far north in the, I want to call it Panhandle.
okay. Alright, cool. It's not actually that far from Montana, is it? I mean...
By the I-90.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It's really close to Spokane, actually, where we could do some fabulous laser tags. 2 stories.
Nice.
I damaged my leg there. Could also go to Moscow, Idaho. I've been there.
I'd rather go to Moscow, Russia, but I suppose Moscow, Idaho is closer.
Almost looked like that said poison, but I think it says Paulson.
Where?
Right above Flathead Reserve. Oh,
Oop.
no, I didn't ask you.
P-O-L-S-O-N. It's probably something like Polson.
What?
Anaconda. I'm pretty sure it says Butte.
Yeah. I want to say,
Deer Lodge.
I want to say places actually. Butte's actually in Montana.
Big Sky. Nope, we're still
Alright. I saw a funny at one point when I was looking at Montana. I think my mom shared it actually. It was that scene from The Lion King where Mufasa's talking to Simba and he's like, everything the light touches, you know, that scene. But like the recaptioning was, everything the light touches is Montana, Simba. And someone's like, what about the dark place? He's like, that is Butte. You must never go there.
Okay, this is where I lived.
Malta?
I was born in like Burley.
Yeah.
I lived in Malta.
Okay, cool.
Like, it's so small that sometimes it's not even on a map.
Oh yeah, this is the part where they started throwing like everything they had at me.
And do like a little. I wonder if maybe. Been to that? No, not been to that store. I wonder if maybe I can find.
What are you looking for?
My old house.
Ah, do you remember the street address?
Nope.
No. Hey Sherlock, Forrest Whitaker. How's it going? Annie, leave it. Yeah, that's about right.
Your forces are under attack.
I might say it was maybe on the main street, because it really... Malta.
Annie, you're gonna catch an ass whooping. Not from me, Sherlock's gonna do it.
Nuclear launch detected.
Oh boy, here we go, I remember this part. Yeah, we just missed a bit of a cut, by the way. That's okay though. But this is the part where I made a massive tactical error.
You know, if I can find the church, I can find...
And there it goes. I accidentally blew up my own dude.
Oh, whoopsie.
Yeah, past me said it best. And then, yeah, we cut to the end of the mission, because an hour and 16 minutes later...
Cattle Country Steakhouse.
Sounds delicious.
If I...
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. I won.
The emitters are secured and online.
Who authorized the use of science?
So, there was actually supposed to be another mission here that got cut from the game, where it was about the part that Duke talked about how a small team could slip through the defense platforms with a big enough distraction, and they were supposed to deliver the psi emitters, but that mission got cut for whatever reason.
Believe me, you all have your orders. Carry them out.
And yeah, that's I do believe, well, there's like 3 minutes left on this video, so there might be a little bit more left. I think we're gonna hear the briefing. Oh, no, we're gonna get a cutscene. A ridiculous 1998 full CG cutscene. In all of its glory.
So I says, answer that and stay fashionable. Not funny anymore, honey. Alright, got the cheddar leaves. Drop your socks and grab your throttle.
I don't know what that means.
Confederate platform verified and locked. This one's all yours, Hardy.
Like a beacon, the combined power of the psi emitters reached out to the far corners of the Terran sector, luring billions of Zerg to the capital world of Tarsonis. The Zerg, overrunning the Confederacy's best defenses, proceeded to lay waste to Tarsonis' major cities and industrial centers.
I've picked up several dozen Protoss warships descending upon Tarsonis. They seem to be heading on a direct course to the primary Zerg hive.
If they engage the Zerg, the Confederates may escape. Commander, send Lieutenant Kerrigan with a strike force to engage the Protoss. Captain Raynor and General Duke will stay behind with the command ship.
First, you sell out every person on this world to the Zerg. Then you ask us to go up against the Protoss. And you're gonna send Kerrigan down there with no backup?
I have absolute confidence in Kerrigan's ability to hold off the Protoss.
This is bullshit. Kerrigan, are you reading this?
I heard. I'm going down there. Arcturus knows what he's doing. I can't back out on him now.
Funny. I never thought of you as anyone's martyr.
I wonder if maybe it's not there anymore. I think if I remember correctly, it got sold.
Ah. Well, anyway, that's the end of episode 3 of StarCraft. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, go donate to my Patreon page, share this video to all of your friends and families, and we will see you next time.
Have a good day.